What's going on, guys? Coming at you from Shooter's Roost today to discuss my personal concealed carry. Now, I have a rotation, I guess you can say a small rotation on what I conceal carry depending on what I'm wearing, different situation, what have you. The one that gets the most carry is my P365 Spectre Comp. Very nice firearm, and I'll say is not really the best of names right now, but this one is works very well. It's a 3.1 inch barrel with about another half-inch compensator extended. It's got the slide compensated. There is no ported barrel, but it does help. It is, of course, unloaded. But very good, very thin firearm. Now I have the Glock 43X, which was my always until this one. I found this one. So it's still in rotation. And the new Smith & Wesson Bodyguard is in that rotation as well because of how small that thing is. Like for can go in the pocket or gym shorts or something like that, that really needs to be a little bit more concealable than this, because with this particular firearm, and I have another one I brought today, I'll show you because I'm going to put some more rounds through it, this is the 17 round mag that's loaded, which, as you can see, it extends out a little further because of the size of the handle, the grip handle on this particular firearm. So with that being said, you know, this might make my t-shirt stick out a little further than maybe what I want to be seen or care to be seen. So that's why there is a small rotation. The 43X doesn't have this, but something I'm going to shoot here in a minute as well doesn't have that much as well. So, but I'm going to just here at the range, going to shoot a few rounds through this and show you the accuracy. I do have a TLR sublight on it. It does have the glow-in-the-dark sights, front and rear, which makes it a great firearm, especially how thin it is. It does come with other magazines, but I like the 17 just in case. We're going to shoot my other firearm as well, and see how that goes. Okay, so let me get ears on, loaded up, and we'll shoot down range. All right, ears on, target down range a little bit. So let's rip a few rounds off to it. Okay, here's my next firearm, which I did a video on, but will probably go in my rotation, and that is the 365 Legion that SIG just put out. Because yes, it is heavier, the weight, it's of course empty, is a little bit because of the metal frame, but as you can see, the grip handle is a little longer for a better grip handle for your hands. So this is a 17 round mag as well, and just to show you, because I don't know if it'll go, it is hidden and doesn't have that stick out like my Spectre Comp does. So I've been trying to get more rounds through this. I'll probably do another review of this once I get to that 1,000 round probably mark area, but I'm going to shoot a few of these downrange just to check this one out and get more rounds through it. All right, target back down range, I taped it up just to make sure that my accuracy is a little bit better this time. So we'll try it out again. That, of course, I don't know if you can see it, but is much better. It's all within the target area range. So first time was just not having it shot, or not shooting it lately and getting off target. So I'll load up the Legion one more time and shoot it, and we'll talk about it some more. All right, I got about 12 more rounds loaded up in this SIG 365 Legion, and going for about the center area, maybe right where your heart would actually be. So just trying to shoot in that local area to see test the accuracy a little bit more. Just to give you a little look at where that range is, when I said I was aiming for that right in there in that heart area. Legion is superb. I'm going to, that's even more rounds I got through it. I'm going to bring it again. We'll do another video on it. But that thing shoots remarkable, especially for that small of a firearm. So it will definitely probably be put in rotation, if not taking over the lead role. But just wanting to shoot some more rounds through it. My Spectre comp is fabulous, don't get me wrong. But the Legion, it's going far beyond. So we'll get home and show the others and the rotation aspect. Hey, what's going on? The subject of the conversation today about firearms was my concealed carry weapon, which most often is my SIG 365 Spectre comp. It has a loaded magazine, but nothing in the chamber. But this is a really nice firearm to carry. Like I said, I have a rotation of a few. Only because with this particular magazine, because it's a 17 round, and in concealment, that piece right there has a tendency of sticking out of your shirt, because I'm appendix carry, and it makes it a little bit more visible that you have something on them, which more often than not, I don't care. I mean, if you think I have something on, guess what? You're probably right. It's my right. It's that's why we fight for our Second Amendment. But all in all, it's that stream, thinness of the slide, and being able to pack at least 15, in my opinion, having that and knowing. But like I said, I have this that is in rotation I mentioned my 43X, which is it's streamlined, very that thin stature. But this is only the 10 round mag. I do have the 15s as well. I also sometimes have the Shield Plus, which this has not seen as much as everything else. I've only done it a few, only because it's a it's a thin frame sidearm, and that grip I think is my most favorite over all of them, because that sandpaperish texture that I really like. But after doing some more rounds, and I have about 500 now, at least, or maybe more, and that's of my 365 Legion. Man, that thing, I'm telling you, I have 4 365s. I got the Spectre. I have my Spectre Comp. I have the original 365, and I have this one. And of all the 365s that you could get, I'm telling you, this firearm is definitely my favorite. Having that metal frame, and just the stability, the little longer handle, there's nothing in this magazine, but just how flush that fits, and that you don't have that piece sticking out. Has that small magwell. That thing, I'm telling you, I have. This is my holster for my sidearm now, but I mean, this has a fit. It's loose now because I don't have the streamline on there. But I'm telling you, I think this is going to be the new boss in town. I don't have the Bodyguard, the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, which is the 380. Everything is 9mm except for that particular one, and that one is so small you can take it. I mean, sometimes I even forget I have it on because it's so small. But I love my sidearm now. Like I said, it used to be only the Glock 43X, but this took over because of going from 10 to 17 is, do you need that many? No, probably not, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But I'm probably going to do another final once I get a few more rounds in this and shoot it a little bit more. But I think this is going to be coming up on the new. I mean, like I said, with that steel frame, yeah, it's a little heavier. But man, the feel of it is just fantastic. I can't talk about this one more than what I have now, because it is just that good, in my opinion. If I only had one, like I said, I would only have had or got this one. But let me know what your concealed carry is. There's plenty of firearms out there. I've even discussed and thought about my Staccato CS, because it's the 3-inch barrel, and it would be, it fits perfect. And having that particular firearm, I just don't carry it because the price wise of that, and getting out or something happening with that thing. But this one I think is going to probably take over just because of how it feels. Like I said, I love, I still go through and my rotation, and I have my rotation. This one is, other than the Bodyguard, my 43X fits perfectly. I have 2 of these. One I have an optic on it and the streamlight on. But it all depends on function or where I'm going, or what I'm decided to carry because of what I'm wearing, or like I said, where I'm going. But all in all, they're great. Like I said, I've done the one video on my Legion that I have, which was fantastic. It keeps getting better. But you know, I still continue with this one. I'm probably going to try and fit that streamline on my Legion and see what happens there. But let me know what you think. Please subscribe, share, comment on what your concealed carry is, because you know I'd like to know what a lot of people put out there. There's going to be a firearm probably next week that my buddy Alex told me about, and I got one finally, and going to go out and take it out and shoot it. So let me know what you think. What is your concealed carry? What is your go-to, or if you have rotation on what you like or carry the most? So let me know. Subscribe and comment on what you carry, and just to get that feel on what people actually carry and what's the more common brand firearm out there used. So let me know what you think. I appreciate it, and take care.